This is Ranger Look with you, just my name's Steve, and today in action figure news, the MonsterArts Monster Hunter Figures are officially up for pre-order with the, looking at my things because I forget their names, Rathalos and the Kaguya. Which, pretty excited for these guys. Sadly, like I mentioned, I haven't played a crap ton of Monster Hunter, but I love the MonsterArts line. And I like me some dragons. My wife likes me some dragons. They're still sort of dragony, so plan on picking them up. I used to do videos, the reviews. We'll see how they go. I do like that if you get the Kaguya, it does have a first release bonus of getting an actual Monster Hunter with it. Sucks that it's not painted. Because that would have been nice to have seen. For the price, I understand. I'm not 100% certain how big it's going to be. Because if you're importing it, it's only like 65 bucks to import. So from looking at it, it should be roughly the same size as the Rathalos. But that thing is like, I won't say double, but it's definitely got a little bit more of a price tag on it. But it does look like a little bit of a beefier figure. So I'm not 100% certain. It might just be because of the name too. Might be why it's at its price the way it is. But still pretty pumped for him. Especially since the Rathalos kind of just got tossed at us. I had no idea that that was actually going to be a thing until probably like a day or two before the pre-orders actually fully went up for them. So pretty excited for that. For some other import figures, Freen's doing some Kaguya-sama. I think it's Freen. Yeah, Kaguya-sama Love is War figures of them Beach Queen kind of style, where it's them in the bathing suits, seen in, I want to say it's the second episode of the first season. For, God, I'm really bad at saying names. Shinomiya, Kaguya, and Fujiwara? I hope it's still there. Chika. Look great. Pretty excited for those. They are fairly small stat figures, though. I want to say they were in the 1/12 scale. Yes, they are definitely 1/12 scale. So they'll be more like smaller action figure size, more akin to, say, the Beach Queens, if you guys have ever picked up any of those, or even like Figma, stuff like that. There won't be super tall figures, but then again, 45, like 45 stateside, a little bit more. Well, actually, Big Bad has for 60. I want to say importing them was about 45, which seems pretty fair. Then for Bikini, for the artifact statues, they have an All Might statue coming up and one of Toga, which looks really nice. Both look phenomenal. I kind of want to get the All Might. I think I'm going to pass. Also, I could probably pass on the Toga. If I was going to get any of them, I'd probably go for the Takara Tomy ones. The ones with the actual like effects and stuff. I think those are actually really sweet for the female characters. Mainly, I just want to grab All Might because it's All Might. God, somebody needs to make a small Might, and they need to make it like now. I also pre-ordered these because I just thought they were kind of cool. They're Noodle Stoppers, so they're figures you actually put on top of like your ramen when you're having the water heated up to keep the steam in. But they have a Remen Ram in like ogre, like 80s ogres outfits, kind of like the caveman style, if you will. Picked those up because I thought they'd look kind of nice just sitting on the end of a shelf. Really enjoyed the anime, liked the characters, and just really enjoyed the outfits. They kind of, we got some like the Bohm statues too, which are fairly similar in style. So I thought that they make nice like accentuated pieces to go along with those as well. Which I actually just ordered a couple more figures of that. So you guys will see that here in the near future. The next wave of Gundam Universe figures is also up for pre-order. Sadly, only two. You get the Burning Gundam, or you may know as the God Gundam, and the Tall Geese from Gundam Wing, which fairly popular mechs, so I see these actually doing pretty well. Definitely, I'm gonna get the Tall Geese for sure. I still have to actually get the Death Scythe. I see it was for sale. I need to hop on it sooner than later. The God Gundam, maybe, because I already have a bunch as it is. But then again, I really like the suit. Can't have too many. Most notable Nendroid for me anyways is, if you guys haven't seen the Overly Cautious Hero. The hero who, here it says, the hero is overpowered but overly cautious Nendroid. Of Ristart. Probably said that wrong. I'm 95% certain I said that wrong. I have to go back and watch the anime for that one, but that anime is super awesome. If you guys haven't seen Konosuba, or if you guys have seen Konosuba, I definitely recommend giving the anime a shot. It's definitely very lighthearted and comedy focused, especially if you guys are into the isekai kind of series where the characters die, get transported to another world. Where this guy was like hand selected to go in the other world, and I like just the beginning. He comes in like the Terminator, and that just sets up the story there. But she comes with, I think what sells me for this figure is it just has a bunch of like the face sprites and kind of more crazy expressions he has in the series. So super cute. Again, definitely would like to see more like Figmas or something akin to that, because Nendoroids are cool and all, but she might be something. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the interspecies reviewers Nendoroid to pop up. I want that one. I want it so bad. For Pop-Up Parade for My Hero Academia 2, they have 2 statues coming up, Todoroki and Uraka. So it's them in like the school uniforms. If you start buying them, so if you got like the Midoriya and the Bakugo on pre-order, they all kind of go together. So when you get a bunch of them next to each other, it makes a scene. Problem is they got different stands, it looks like, which I don't understand. You'd think they would have like interlocking, not interlocking, but at least stands that could kind of sit together, bring in a Beach Queens, but sort of like that. So that it looks like if you have a bunch of them together, they're standing on the beach. Or even just if you have a bunch of them together, it looks like they're meant to be together. Well, this way, it kind of messes with the height a bit because the stands are different. And then just, again, aesthetically, I don't think it looks as good. So definitely kind of hope they maybe adjust that before the actual release. Doubt it, but I'd recommend it. Also, for your Nausicaa and Valley of the Wind fans, they have the Tolmekian soldiers up for pre-order from Kyoto. Look actually really nice. Really solid action figure, especially if you guys are into more knight-looking aesthetics. Especially if you guys like collect dragons and stuff. Like, this would be a pretty cool option. If you guys are into the anime as well. I have the monsters on pre-order that Sentinel's been making. Sadly, the one's still sitting in Japan. But I kind of want to get these to go along with them, but I know they're not going to scale well because the monsters are going to be like this big, figures are going to be like that big, so it's not going to work out. But it still look cool together. FLTS also has some Arimo statues out, but after getting the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid statues, I don't recommend it. They're in bunny outfits, so it looks kind of cool. And I've heard some people say that they've had pretty good luck with the FOTS's fig statues, but just that one just kind of turned me off the company in general. So I would skip out on these if you're into bunny girls and like the Remo anime. Could be something for you. More or less, like if I'm going to be picking up any kind of bunny girl stuff, it's mainly going to be the B-Styles that Good Smiles does. Oh yeah, also for Bandai, they have a new Piccolo figure coming out, which is an actual new sculpt. It's the Proud Namekian Piccolo. So he's got some stuff from the TV show where you could have him with like the missing arms and stuff. Pre-ordered that, and then actually have a Piccolo in my collection previously, so it kind of worked out in my favor, I feel like, there. They also have the IG-11 from The Mandalorian is up. It's an exclusive, though. I know Big Bad has it, but it's like $135, I think, is what the price was. Yeah, $135. Kind of want to grab it because I already have like every other Essex Figure Arts for the series on pre-order, so I feel like he's a necessity. Then he comes with a little sack to put the baby in, and I kind of want to do that. Then again, I kind of want the baby just in the floating cradle, so I don't know. If they had speeder bikes, I'd definitely be more inclined. Also, for your Iron Man fans, they have the Mark I suits from the original Iron Man series, the one he put together in the cave. That's currently up for pre-order as well, which is oddly the same price. Oh, we talked about this enough, but for Rebor, they have some interesting pre-orders where they have the not Khan figure up for pre-order from in the likeness of the Peter Jackson film. There's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, which kind of looks like the Zarus from Dragon Ball Z, which I thought was interesting. The big one, though, is the Swarm X-Rex, which is a alien-inspired T-Rex, or a T-Rex if it was impregnated by a facehugger, and then this is what we got. The Swarm one looks disgusting, and I love it. I still gotta hop on that pre-order. probably later today I'll be sitting on Big Bad doing some more ordering. I know the Broodlord is out. That one's hopefully going to be on its way soon. That and the Kenner Drax. Or Drake, sorry, Drake. He'll be on his way too. Super excited for those. Sadly, not much in the way for Godzilla stuff. I know Diamond's got some San Diego Comic-Con ones up for pre-order, which is the Burning Godzilla, which looks alright. Kind of more excited for the Iron Giant one to be fair than anything there. But needless to say, that's really the only new Godzilla-y item that I've seen. Because pre-order wise, there hasn't really been much else that's popped up that's been super exciting. Actually, Godzilla wise, I can't think of anything. It's pretty much just been the X pluses. Sadly, no MonsterArts because the movie got delayed, so waiting on that. Same with Bandai vinyls. It's mainly just those exclusive ones, the Mega Godzillas where you can make the packs. That's really about it. Also, I don't know if we talked about previously, I got it pre-ordered, but they have these Storm Collectibles Streets of Rage 4 Axle up for pre-order, which is awesome. Kind of pricey. I think kind of a little bit pricey, because 90 bucks is a little high, because for the most part they kind of just seem sort of akin to NECA figures. You get a bunch of accessories with them though, so I got them on pre-order. I'm pretty hesitant on it. I mainly want to get this so they hopefully make some of the other characters, because I like Axel, but definitely would like to see a Blaze, or even Cherry from the new game would be cool, or Adam. I would love an Adam. Or even some of the villains would be cool to see, like the Mrs. Y from the new one, or Mr. X from the old, like if they did some of the old ones. So I want to support the line to hopefully get more things that I would like to see. I actually have another Storm Collectible figure on the way too, because I picked up a Chun-Li on a whim because it was on sale. So depending on how that figure goes, I might try to get a few more to do some videos for. I'm debating on just sticking with Street Fighter if I want to try to get some Mortal Kombat ones. You guys can let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you guys have picked up any of the figures, so maybe we could try to get a few to do for the channel. And I think that's pretty much it. Nothing super exciting. It's mainly a bunch of just little stuff that, like for me personally, I pre-ordered recently. With the Black Series, actually we didn't talk about that, but Black Series has the Beskar Mandalorian and a Stormtrooper, which is just a Stormtrooper, which kind of makes me sad, because in the series you only ever really see him dirty, especially from like the first couple episodes. So I almost would have liked to have seen like them just reissue the battle damage one with the exploding effects, but just give us that same Stormtrooper just without those exploding effects. I think would have been cool, because I would have definitely actually probably would have bought a few of those. But I did pre-order the basic Stormtrooper just because it says Mandalorian on the box, but not quite as happy about it. But let me know if there's any figures you guys are super excited about in the comment section below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.